A very good morning to all of you. I'm Ritu, your science teacher. Today we will discuss our chapter number 10, that is motion and measurement of distances. We will get to know about motion and how can we measure it in distance. Let's begin. What are the means of transportation? First, we have to know about what is transportation. Transportation is the movement of man, animal or goods from one location to another location. There are many ways of transportation that we are using, like train, bus, ship, bike, bicycle and aeroplane. How do people know how far they have travelled? The question is, if we travelled from one location to the another location, how we will get to know that how much distance we have travelled? For this, we have to done measurement. What is this measurement? Measurement is comparison of an unknown quantity with a known quantity. And this known quantity is unit. The result of measurement expressed in two parts. One part is a number and second part is a unit of measurement. Let's discuss. Here we have a scale and we measure some thing, that may be anything. The length of hand measure 9 centimeter. We measure with the hand, then we measure that our hand covers 9 centimeter. Here 9 is a number, that is a unknown quantity, and centimeter is a unit, that is a fixed quantity. Different units of measurements are used for sake of uniformity. Scientists around the world have accepted sets of standard units of measurements, which are known as SI units, or we can say International System of Units. Like SI unit of length is meter. Each meter is divided into 100 parts, that is called centimeters, denoted by small c and m. Each centimeter is divided into 10 parts, that called millimeter, represented by small mm. For measuring large distance, we use a larger quantity or unit, that is kilometer. 1 meter has 100 centimeter, 1 centimeter has 10 millimeters, and 1 kilometer has 1000 meters. Instruments used for measuring length, have you observed? A tailor uses measuring tape, which seems like this, whereas a carpenter uses different measuring tape, which looks like this. You may observe the motion of a vehicle or the road, a bird flying. What is motion? Motion is defined as some kind of change in a position of an object. If there is a change in the position of an object, we will define it motion. There are three types of motions. The first one is rectilinear motion, second circular motion, and third periodic motion. Let's discuss these one by one. The first one is rectilinear motion, like for example a car on straight road. This will move in a straight line. Water falling from a height. This motion is in a straight line. March past of soldiers, this is also in a straight line. So these are rectilinear motion. Next one is circular motion. What is this circular motion? In an circular motion, an object moves such as the distance from the fixed point remains the same. What it means? It means like this is a point, fixed point, and distance from this point remains same. Motion is in this direction. Examples: blade of a fan moving, giant wheel moving, movements of planets. Periodic motion, what is this? Motion that repeats itself after a period of time is called periodic motion. What are the examples of these? Motion of a pendulum. This is pendulum and its motion is to and fro. Motion of a child on a swing. Branch of a tree moving to and fro like this. These are also examples of oscillatory motion. Can an object undergo more than one motion at the same time? Is it happen? Let's discuss. A ball rolling on ground shows both type of rotation, rectilinear and rotational motion. A sieving machine remains at the same location. Position is fixed for this sieving machine, but its wheel moves with an circular motion, this wheel. It also has a needle here which moving up and down, undergoing periodic motion. There is also two types of motion. The change in the position of an object can be determined through distance. We have learned this. Measurements which we have used like SI units, meter, centimeter, millimeter, kilometer. These all are SI units which we are used to measure distance. This allows us to know how fast or slow motion is. It's all about this chapter. If you have any doubt and query regarding this chapter, then you can ask me. Thank you.